They tell me I'm supposed to sell you weapons. Interested? Take a look. Another satisfied customer. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hello?
Not now, I'm busy.
Mr. House isn't a man to be trusted. Watch yourself. Huh? What?
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans? Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior. Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes, I worry that's poisoned his mind. Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider. That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar. I suppose if asked, I would. But that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere. Until next time. Thank you for your advice. You've helped me see more clearly. I like you, stranger. You've stood by us when not many would.
You've been quite difficult to predict, my friend. I hope I can sway you more solidly to the Legion's way of thinking. My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance. I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the great Khans. Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle. In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes. Speak then. Yes, goodbye.
I heard from one of Melissa's runners that check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ass.
I like you, stranger. You've stood by us when not many would.
I heard from one of Melissa's runners that check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ass. I heard from one of Melissa's runners that check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ass.
Huh?
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people. You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory. In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here. They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them. When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps, They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down. It's because of that we have sworn to take revenge on the NCR. With our new allies in Caesar's Legion, we will crush them. Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations. And what benefit would this alliance give us? Well now, the Armory could always use more firepower. Very well. Tell the Powder Gangers we accept their offer. However, they would still have to pass the initiation rite to truly join our ranks. Farewell.
I heard from one of...
Anything from Papa Khan? I'd rather not, but fair enough. We'll do it. See you around.
Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
Still got a bit of a walk ahead of us. Talk fast. Yeah, go on. Bye.
Fuck Benny.
What rhymes with
We'll make him
indulgent?
pay for stabbing us in the back.
Oh, no, that's terrible. What do you want? I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation for art. I mean, can you believe their initiation? Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe. You'd do that? Thanks! I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The Khans wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody. Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? We're allied with Caesar now? Typical. Nobody tells me anything. Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again. Everybody has to do it. Well, everybody who wants to be a Khan anyways. They toss you into the ring there and beat on you for a solid minute. If you survive, you're in. Sure, maybe not if you're some hulking reprobate like Regis or big to the gills like Jack. I've tried 5 times and still haven't made it. Indulgent. What rhymes with indulgent? Default. No, that's terrible.
Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
Yeah? You're not one of my regulars. What do you want? We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments. We're supplying things people want in exchange for things our tribe needs. Don't judge us. We make regular shipments to a lot of settlements around the Mojave. A lot of our business comes from the Fiends lately. Personally, I think they're kinda creepy, but Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on Psycho and harass the NCR patrols. Like what? I'll spare you the history lesson. Talk to Papa Khan if you want to hear that story. Things have been rough for a while now. Even with Jack working all the time and my runners making deliveries daily, we're barely getting by. Maybe this alliance with Caesar will help, but I don't know. Red Rock Canyon isn't exactly the most hospitable place. There's no food, barely any water, and nothing anybody wants. We used to send patrols out to acquire supplies, but ever since Bitter Springs, there just aren't enough of us left. Sure, what do you want to know? Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs? What's the point of that? You've got a point. Selling meds to the locals could be a pretty nice side gig. All right, I'll tell Jack to give it a try. Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. We'll keep it small for now, but if it turns a profit, we might expand. Jack handles the small-time purchases. You should talk to him unless you're looking for a major shipment. Anything else? You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. All right, I'll tell you what. Anders, one of my best runners, is overdue to report back. If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work. About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him. Thanks. Prove you're reliable on this, and I'll have more for you later.
Whoa, new guy. Do? We don't, do anything. We make the magic happen. We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain? Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was a kid, these cats called the Followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp. They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff, so I ate up all the chemistry they could teach. Diane had the head for business, so we teamed up. Diane's my girl, man. We've been taking care of each other our whole lives, ever since our folks died. Now we keep the cons and caps together. Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already, but if you've got any more recipes, I'll take them. Huh? Look, man, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get to a good home. Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we've got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with. Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little enterprise, but I'm always in the market for new recipes if you've got the spark. Right on. What have you got? Right on. Let's have it. Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip cat. They're family, you dig? They've always looked out for us, made sure we had something to eat and a place to crash. Papa may look like a big angry bear, but he's a softy at heart. Regis is cool, scary, but cool. The rest are all pretty groovy, even little Jerry. The other dudes call him Jerry the Punk. That's kinda harsh, though. I think he's just a sensitive soul that needs some love. He's usually down around the proving ground if you want to say yo. Right on. What have you got? Right on. Let's have it. Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip cat. Right on. What have you got? Right on. Let's have it.
I like you, stranger. You've stood...
Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip cat. Take it easy, dude.
Share a whiskey? With me sometime?
How's my most favoritist friend? Right on. What have you got? Right on. Let's have it.
Yeah.
Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip cat. Take it easy, dude.
I heard from one of Melissa's runners.
Hey, what's up? Right on. What have you got? Right on. Let's have it.
That check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ass.
Gruda. Yes, that ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip cat. Right on. What have you got? Cool. Maybe later. Take it easy, dude.
Hello.
Welcome back, friend. We're always looking for new members. Does he have any particular talent? Excellent. Ezekiel's been after me to find him a new assistant for ages. Tell the boy we'll take him. All right. You'll get them at a discounted rate thanks to all the supplies you've donated. A common enough problem here in Freeside. This will help you kick the habit. Anything else?
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this. Over here!
Where to, partner? High roller suite. Casino floor.
Please, help me. Thank God. Let me down, please.
Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what, I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up. Here you go. Enjoy it. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners, and some backlogs have piled up. We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us in out of Vegas. He's been after us for a new shipment. Great. Here's the package. Your contact is Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan. Come back and see me when you're done.
Rhymes with indulgent. No. What? They did? Oh, that's great. Thank you. I'm out of this crummy camp.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. How can I help you today? You know, hiring isn't really my department. You should talk to Miss McLafferty about work for hire. The name's Hostetler, Don Hostetler. Can I help you with something? Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I'll take that. You should go now, before you draw any attention.
Evening.
Yeah? Hey, seems like you've been making a lot of friends around here. Great. Here's your payment. Yeah, you did good finding him. Okay, if you want a little work, I think I can find you something. You up for something challenging? I've got a ship of Jet and Psycho that needs to be delivered to Motor Runner at Vault 3. Don't get cocky. The fiends are twitchy. Most of them won't bother a con, but the ones outside the vault, well, they're outside for a reason. Here's the package. Good luck. Your payment will be waiting when you get back. Bye.
This is what I've been waiting to see. A big bad Khan bringing in the medicine. How about you toss some psycho my way? Hey, no need. No need. I was just kidding. Motor runners down in the maintenance wing. Straight through the door behind me, down the hall, down the stairs to the right. I was just kidding about tossing me some psycho. So you don't gotta say anything about that. We have a Khan coming through to see the boss. Don't shoot at him.
Khan's gonna keep selling his shit if they join the Legion?
I wasn't expecting a resupply so soon. Does he have anything from Red Rock Canyon to sell me? I'm paying 20 caps each for Jet, Psycho, or Buffout. I'm not here to talk. I'm here for business. Either do some or get the fuck out. About goddamn time. Tell the Khans that they can't keep a steady supply. We'll find someone who can. I wasn't expecting a resupply so soon. Does he have anything from Red Rock Canyon to sell me? I guess it isn't a secret. Yeah, the residents of the vault are all dead. We killed them. Funny thing is, they just let us in. We didn't have to force the doors or anything. We needed someplace to put down roots. I was having trouble keeping my people out of Westside. I try to keep my people out of Westside. Apart from trying to stay on good terms with the Khans who do business there. There's mean son of a bitch. That fucking mutant is more trouble to kill than to avoid. Having some place for my people to sleep reduces the chances of drifting into Westside.
Later.
You hear about this courier doing shit around the strip? Like what, delivering mail?
Prim is gonna be much tougher to push around with that new sheriff down there.
Did you make that delivery yet? And you didn't even get skinned alive. I'm impressed. Here's your payment. Not right at the moment, but you could talk to Jack. He's always looking for new recipes. Bye.